to get here. She looked really good in her semi-final. Then in 5, the 100 champion, Sabrina Dockery, false started in the 200 meters last year at the KAFAC Games. She is looking for redemption and the sprint double. No Tiana Springer, as I told you. She's been withdrawn for precautionary reasons. She was to be in 4th, the Guyanese. And Frederick, the defending champion, goes in lane number 3, looking to repeat. And in lane number 2, Nia Wright of the Bahamas comes in with a 24 seconds flat clocking, qualified as a non-automatic.
Surprised they didn't move someone up to fill that vacant spot.
Well, I think the withdrawals probably came too late for that. So 6 for this final, but it's a high quality 6.
Not sure how that will affect the defending champion. She'll have a vacant lane next to her.
There's Dockery, the 100 champion. Ran a personal best 11.26 to win that. I think anyone who wants to win this has to be ahead of Douglas at 160. Away they go. Dockery flew out of the blocks. So too did Frederick. Frederick is running brilliantly. The Jamaican Dockery coming forward now. Frederick, the defending champion, is in front. Dockery starts to chase. Douglas is coming forward as well. Douglas, Frederick and Dockery. That's the way they finish. 23 flat for Shonoya Douglas. She was always going to be the danger in the last 20 or 25 meters. That's where she poured forward. And Frederick could not hold her off, but she does have a silver medal, Frederick, as Shonoya Douglas celebrates gold. 23.03, that's a personal best for her. She has gone on the 23 before, but that was wind assisted at the KAFAC Trials, 22.85. And tonight, she is number 1 in the KAFAC region at half lap. Frederick watched her sister Frederick win gold last year. She has silver this time around. Personal best for her as well, 23.07. Sabrina Dockery, the 100 champion, has to settle for the bronze here at 200 meters. But she too has put in a fine performance. That race was every bit as exciting as we expected it to be.
Fantastic contest. Springer not even really missing in this one, because the 2 Jamaicans and the 2 Trinidadians gave us everything that we could have hoped for.
23.13 for Dockery, outside her personal best, which was set in qualifying at 23.10. The Frederick sisters, well, it was all Sania last year, and it's Soleil this time.
Soleil looked a lot sharper in qualifying, certainly, and justified that, continued that fine form into the final. Ran a great curve. You see her there between the 2 Jamaicans. And one wonders if perhaps Sana, not having that athlete right next to her, could have done better on the curve. Coming through here, she does though have the advantage, but her sister and the Jamaican.
The women's under 2200 meter final at the 2024 KAFAC Games unfolded as a vivid reminder of the Caribbean's endless sprinting pipeline. Although Guyana's Tiana Springer withdrew for precautionary reasons, trimming the lineup to 6 starters, the quality of the showdown never dipped. Instead, it delivered one of the most dramatic spectacles of the meet, defined by the relentless Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago rivalry. All eyes centered on Jamaica's Sabrina Dri, riding the momentum of her 100-meter victory and eager to secure a golden double. On the opposite side of the track, Trinidad and Tobago's Shaniqua Frederick, the reigning champion, set her sights on defending her title. Her twin sister, last year's gold medalist, watched closely from the stands. Adding more intrigue, Jamaica's emerging prospect Shonoya Douglas, who had qualified with an eye-catching 23.16, lined up ready to disrupt the balance. When the starter's pistol fired, Frederick exploded into the bend with precision and aggression, executing a flawless curve that gave her a commanding lead entering the straight. For most of the distance, it looked as though her reign would continue, as the field chased her shadow. Yet the climax still had a twist in store. In the dying meters, Douglas launched a devastating charge. With immaculate timing, she reeled in Frederick and swept past her in the final 25 meters, stopping the clock at a career-best 23.03. Though she had recorded a quicker mark in the past with excessive wind, this performance was her first legal breakthrough into the low 23s, a defining statement of her arrival among the Caribbean's future sprinting elite. Frederick, though edged out, delivered the best performance of her career as well, clocking 23.07. Her improvement underscored that her development is far from complete, signaling that more breakthroughs are on the horizon. DRI, meanwhile, fought valiantly to replicate her earlier gold medal form, but her 23.13, just shy of her qualifying time, earned her bronze. While short of another title, the result still confirmed her consistency and versatility across both sprint distances. For DRI, collecting medals in both the 100 and 200 reinforced her reputation as a reliable and well-rounded competitor. Even without a second gold, she left the meet with her status enhanced, showing that she can contend across multiple events at the highest level. Springer's absence inevitably shifted the race dynamic, leaving an open lane beside Frederick that subtly changed the race's feel. Yet the 6 remaining athletes ensured there was no loss of intensity, producing a contest brimming with tension and high-quality execution. The final also underlined the depth of young talent across the region. Athletes from the Bahamas and the U.S. Virgin Islands added further spice, bringing grit and ambition to the contest. Together, the field reinforced the Caribbean's unmatched reputation as the global stronghold of sprinting excellence. Looking ahead, the paths of these young sprinters appear destined to cross on much bigger platforms. Douglas, with her patient composure and perfectly judged finish, looks ready to make waves on the international stage. Frederick, armed with explosive starts and now sharper closing strength, seems equally poised for the leap. And DRI, already crowned over 100 meters, remains a dangerous presence in any sprint she enters. As this new wave transitions to senior competition, experiences like this will shape their tactical instincts and prepare them for the battles of world-level athletics. The lineage of Caribbean sprinting is clearly in safe hands, carried forward by a fearless new generation determined to carve their own legacy. If this race is any indication, women's sprinting in the region, and globally, is about to enter a thrilling new chapter.